Hi Virgos, welcome to Tarot in the Dark. My name is Tori. Tonight we're going to take a look at the upcoming week of August 4th through the 10th, okay? We do have Lionsgate this week, which is the 8-8, excuse me, the 8-8 portal. And forgive me, I have my tea here. I've been having some sinus issues, but the 8th, which is Friday, is the 8-8 portal, and the following day is the full moon in Aquarius. So let's just take a look at the week for you and see what wants to show up. Oh, Temple, inner being, visualization, and sacred space. The bottom of the deck is create with dynamic, inspiring energy and gifts. Wow. Powerful energy. I will tell you that I started your reading and I got interrupted. I couldn't finish it, and now coming back, I can see the energy feels like it's new, like it's fresh. So this is awesome. The last message was a little confusing. Something about like creating some type of balance in a situation where you may have given to in the past, and someone was not appearing as you thought they would. Like they were showing up differently than what you anticipated. So I don't know, maybe that's something else that you have going on, but this energy here is what's presenting itself. Okay, so bottom deck energy is balance here with the dragonfly. I'm seeing something like aligning. It feels like something was out of balance, but in a sense, it's like you were moving in one direction and there's like a directional shift. Something is shifting in your environment, in your heart, in your space. Because I keep seeing duality. I keep seeing two different options, two different things. You could be faced with a choice this week. The bottom of the deck is spiritual strength. So you could be faced with some type of a choice this week that is going to require that you release something from the past and bring in something new. It's like letting go so that something new can come in. Yeah, with the star energy here, that's that healing energy. This discontentment and boredom card, that's like the Four of Cups. Then you have this the Sun here, and then patience with temperance. So you have the Sun and the Star. Anytime I see the Sun and the Star in a reading, for me, that's a sign of massive shifts, okay? Because it's complete opposites. It's light and dark. This week you could be faced with some challenges in regards to the way that you see things, your perspective. Because sometimes when we have that shift between light and dark, we can get kind of caught in like a gray area, okay? So starting over here with the snake and the fern, that's shedding old energy, allowing new things to come in, allowing yourself to not be stuck and attached to the old. I don't know if you guys know much about ferns, but whenever I think about a fern, I think about them like getting old and becoming like stiff and stagnant in like the way that they feel, right? It's like a stiff, dried up leaf. That's how I'm picturing this right now. That's what's being shown to me. So you could have felt like your energy was stuck, maybe feeling like you were hermiting, because I'm seeing the Hermit. Oh, but you're a Virgo too. This is the Virgo reading. But I'm seeing the Hermit. So you could have felt like you were stuck in a cycle, unable to detach or release something. Waiting for something to become made known to you is what I'm hearing. And it led to a lot of sadness, a lot of grief. I'm hearing something about a missed opportunity. So for some of you, this is due to a missed opportunity. There's some type of sadness. I'm seeing like the Five of Cups, some type of sadness and grief in regards to something in the past not working out the way that you desired it to. And it's like you feel like you have to start over. But in starting over, it's like painful moving through this energy. Painful for you moving through this energy. So you have the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords, and the Hierophant. It's almost like you're rethinking where you should be going in life. It's almost giving me like midlife crisis vibes. Like, where should I start over? Maybe rethinking life in general, reevaluating or assessing how life has been. Look, the Four of Cups again, and the Queen of Swords. Definitely a lot of mental energy this week, Virgos. Feeling like destiny is, like life is overlooking you. Maybe feeling like God is overlooking you. That's too many cards. Okay, this one is supposed to stay, I heard. The Moon. Okay, that makes sense. And then the Sun. Look at this. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. Now, I was about to say this, but I wanted to wait. It feels to me like some of you are struggling with finding happiness in your like daily routines and practices. It feels to me like there's some type of instability or uncertainty about you this week and in your energy. And it could be because of the way that things are shifting for you. You are being called to look at things from a different perspective. I heard from a higher level perspective. So it's something about no longer being allowed or being able to think the same way you've been thinking, as the old way of thinking is not allowing you new opportunities. It's almost like the light is being blocked off due to the way that you're thinking about something. I almost want to get more cards out to get an answer in regards to what this is. Like, what is it that you're thinking about differently? Let me get a couple of additional cards because I can see the energy clearly here. It looks like you're trying to heal, but it's almost like you're dipping your feet in, but you're not willing to go full force. And it's because you seem to be operating from a space of mental, like thinking about something rather than allowing yourself to feel your way through it. That's how this feels to me. And the reason why is because you're in protective mode. It's like you want to protect your future. You want to protect your destiny. You want to protect how your destiny comes about, because in your mind you had a specific way, an idea, maybe even a person, place, or a thing that was your happiness, and it feels like that is no longer present. So it's like, now my stability has been taken from me, so now I need to try to control where I find happiness and how I find it. It's like a holding back for a Pentacles energy, and it's due to fear. It's due to fear. So your mind is kind of taken over this week. Can we get information for Virgos in regards to this situation? Like, what is the situation? Closing out cycles. So the world, starting something new. Yeah, moving forward. Yeah, moving forward, moving on from something. Okay, so you're moving on from something, but still healing. Okay, this makes perfect sense. The Seven of Swords. Some of you feel like something was stolen from you, or someone walked away from you with this Eight of Cups. Yeah, love. I felt this, guys. Could have been a family. Oh, yeah. Look at all this. Look it. Okay, so you have the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Lovers, the Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. And then there goes that Four of Wands. So yeah, it absolutely feels like some of you had a relationship that was your stability and your happiness taken away from you, or you left someone. Okay, could have been a decision that you or the other party made, and it's taken a lot from you, because it's like you've been feeling like you're not happy without this situation in your life, and there's some type of healing that you've been trying to go through, but it's almost as if you've been stuck in this emotional prison of pain and sadness and grief due to the loss of this relationship. And there are opportunities being presented with the Star, the Wheel of Fortune. There's opportunities, the Sun here twice, the Sun, Temperance, the Hierophant. There are opportunities accessible and available to you, but I feel like you've put the blinders on and you're not seeing them, because it feels to me for sure like some of you are thinking, well, there's no happiness outside of this situation. Not understanding that the other side of this is that you are going to be able to create a sacred space within yourself first and foremost. Okay, so now you're gonna go into hermit mode, which is your natural state of being, and you're gonna go after the light. You're gonna find the light, and what you're gonna discover is that that light is actually within you, and it's been within you the whole time. But before you can get there, you have to first release the stress and the storms of the past by allowing yourself to be taken into, with this Six of Swords, a more peaceful, calmer state of being. It's almost as if, like, it feels like some of you are like, I don't have anything outside of this situation. Like, there's nothing left to my life but where I came from. That was my happiness. That was my happy place, but that was removed for a purpose greater than I think you can see right now. With the Wheel of Fortune and the star here and the sun, you're being aligned to something greater for you and the other party. So that's why I keep seeing duality, because it's you, and it must be about a relationship. Whatever it is that you left behind is for your highest good. Just know that, Virgos. There's a calm that needs to take place for you right now. You're starting over, and there's a calm and a grace that should be offered to yourself. It feels to me like you could be self-sabotaging by staying too much and operating too much from that mental space rather than just allowing yourself to be. There's something too about going within and creating some type of inner peace, like an inner sanctuary is what I'm hearing. Like visualizing yourself being in a safe space and then grounding yourself in that, allowing yourself to become that safe space so that you don't have to look for outside sources to provide you with that safety and that security. That absolutely is this. Thank you, Spirit. That is the balance of the dragonfly and the spiritual strength here. Also, this is being drawn to my attention too. I have to call them out. Okay, look, and the Hermit right here. Yep, thank you, Spirit. I love you. The solar plexus chakra is all about your personal power and your will, your ability to make decisions that are beneficial for you without any outside influences, and being able to stand in that, being able to ground yourself in who you are and find stability in that alone. And this situation, whatever this is, if it's a relationship, marriage, whatever it is, this situation has caused some uprooting within you because it feels like it's taken away every piece of stability that you've ever known. And this week with Lionsgate and that full moon in Aquarius that we have, that full moon is about releasing. So you're being addressed with these opportunities this week. This is the Devil, the temptation card here. You're being afforded the opportunity and the gift this week to be able to assess and go within, to create a space of solitude for you to find the answers regarding yourself, your next chapters, what's best for you. This is like the I pillar, right? So it's giving me like Aries energy of the I am. Some of you may have Aries in your chart. This is about you finding inner peace and solitude within. And it appears that for many of you, you have opportunities outside of you that can cause some type of distraction, but it's not beneficial to your spirit man that you operate in those distractions, because it's just that's what this Four of Cups is about too, discontentment and boredom, like kind of like taking other options, but they're not the options that you desire, but giving into them is feeding into this temptation energy, which keeps you in the Eight of Swords energy. This feels like very cyclical. It feels like a cycle that some of you or the other party have been stuck in, where you're constantly choosing based on maybe passion, desires, and not not choosing based on what's stable and logically like making sense. You could also be too logical and not operating enough in your heart space to allow yourself to see things clearly. Okay, Virgo, so this week your mission has something to do, or your message has a lot to do with you going within and finding the light that you have within. So finding your space, your safe space within, and allowing that to grow. Like planting seeds in yourself is the best way to describe what this energy feels like. Plant the seeds within to overcome your mental anguish that you have with the 8 of Swords and the Moon here. This is again a mental prison over emotions, feelings, grief, sadness, the subconscious energy that's entrapped in you. And this is about releasing that, allowing yourself to see clearly with the Sun and the Hierophant, getting a higher level perspective on the things that have taken place and happened, and allowing yourself to find some stability by grounding yourself in who you are. And wow, look at that 5 of Cups wanted to appear. I was feeling that energy. There's a lot of grief and sadness in this reading in regards to past experiences. And there's a very interesting message coming through with this Wheel of Fortune. Your destiny is determined by you. This message is coming through very clearly. You have a blank slate, Virgos, meaning nothing is standing in your way but you. And I'll tell you why. You see this 8 of Swords next to the Wheel of Fortune? The 8 of Swords has a face, but they don't have a vision. Your destiny has your face attached to it, but no sight. And it doesn't have any sight because you're not giving it sight. This week, go in and assess what it is that you want. The Hierophant with the Sun is absolutely about thinking about things from a higher perspective, right? The Hierophant is the teacher. This is the one who has the knowledge and the wisdom because of life lessons. So these tough things that you've endured in the past are actually benefits to you because they've created you in the form and the version of yourself that you are today. So take those as opportunities and illuminate them in your mind's eye, in your heart, and allow those things to shape where you want to go. But this week is all about figuring out where you want to shine light and moving in that direction rather than sulking in the things that did not work out in the past. Again, the things that didn't work out in the past are absolutely for your best and highest good. And you have so many opportunities available to you. Again, these cards, the energy is aligned with destiny and with benefits. The Star, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles here. We have the Sun again. You have the Temperance card here. This is all great energy. The Queen of Swords, when she's in alignment, she's operating and moving in the right direction. The World is here to close this cycle out. Lionsgate is helping you to close this cycle out once and for all, and for you to move into your happiness. You deserve this. You've been busting your butt, sitting and sulking long enough. Success is guaranteed. Look at this. Success is guaranteed. I love this energy. It's beautiful. I hope that this is your reading. If so, be gracious with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Co-create with Spirit. Your canvas is blank. Co-create. What do you want to bring in? What do you desire? What is it that you want for yourself? And then put that out there and act as if you already have it. If this is your reading and you wouldn't mind dropping a comment, liking, and subscribing, I'd appreciate it. Thanks again so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great week, and I'll see you next. Bye, Virgos.